Hey, champ! In recent years, femboys have become a part of the cultural zeitgeist. While I'm certain some of you self-assured folks clicked on this video to an answer to the age-old question, gay? That's not what we're here to answer today. We're here to talk about the historical... No. It's not. We're here today to talk about the history of the femboy, its origin and how it came to be what we know and accept with no judgment today. Femboy as a term emerged in the 1990s as a put-down for boys displaying feminine traits. So it's easy to see how the term came from a shortening of feminine to femme and boyer to boy, because these genders getting bendy. While this terminology is relatively current, through history we often see new terms for old ideas. Back in them old Greco-Roman days, little guy-on-guy action was all sorts of respectable so long as you were the one doing the giving and not the getting. It's all fun and games thinking about Rome until you're getting impregnated by the boys. In Norse mythology, there was a lot of gender bending going on, with Thor dressing up as Freya all to get his hammer back, Odin dressing as a woman to seduce Rinder. I don't even know if that's how you say that, but don't forget that one time that Loki got pregnant. In the Hindu tradition as well, there's a story of a man being cursed with impotence and it wasn't lifted until he dressed and acted as a woman. A similar trend can be seen even farther east, as the Chinese term Niangpao has come into common use to describe effeminate men, although in 2021 media portrayals of femboys were outlawed. So it's clear, femboyism has deep roots worldwide in every culture. Does that make it straight? No, you do you, queen. Femboy relevance has been growing rapidly in recent years, and while we've established that the existence of the femboy far predates the current nomenclature, we can't deny that the uptick in Google search traffic correlates with an unprecedented surge in femboy popularity. If we have to identify a genesis point for the exponential rise of femboyism, it would be something I think we all have known in the back of our minds for a long time has started this. Say it with me, kids and boomers alike: metal! Now, while modern metal puts on a bit of a different defensive face, if we look back to the aesthetic of some of the most popular aural artists of the 70s and 80s, we can see the first generations and cultural foundations of Fembology being pushed onto the youths of the time. The next phase of the master plan, as I like to call it, was the influence of the Japanese. It only took 80 years, but gosh darn it, they did not forget. They're coming for revenge and your boyfriend. Japanese media has flooded Western eyes with artwork of male-identifying female designs. The accessibility of these images, not instantly triggering that most base testosterone male emotion of, gay, laid the strong foundations for the skyrocketing of femboy popularity due to... The eagle-eyed amongst you might have noticed a slight irregularity in this chart. The final straw that blew out the back was the COVID pandemic, driving everyone inside. Idle hands led to curious Googles, and while I can't say you'll always like every new dish you try, I think if you order it twice, I'm pretty certain I know what flavor you like.